Welcome to the Hidden Orchard podcast, a radical exploration of spirituality, science, and the Bible from a Jewish perspective. Each week we'll look at a new topic and dive deep into the texts that inspire and enrich our lives. So whether you're a seasoned expert or just curious about a topic, there's something for everyone. So sit back, relax, and we'll get to today's episode in a bit. But first, if you haven't done so, visit thehiddenorchard.com and subscribe. It's free, and you'll receive access to content and weekly emails. There you can also subscribe for a paid membership and get access to everything on the site and be the first to hear about online study opportunities where you can meet and interact with other people on the journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have an idea for a topic, reach out to me at thehiddenorchard.com. Now let's get to today's episode. On the surface, Chanukkah seems like a strange holiday to celebrate, as it commemorates events over 2,000 years ago. Why celebrate the dedication of a temple destroyed in the first century? As is the case with most Jewish holidays, Chanukkah is ultimately a celebration of the past, present, and most importantly, the future. The key to understanding lies in the various meanings of the metaphor of light. Often referred to as the Festival of Lights, the word Chanukkah means dedication, as in the dedication of the temple. The primary mitzvah of Chanukkah is observed by lighting candles each of the 8 nights. While this is a relatively simple thing to do, this act has spiritual significance as well. Lighting an additional candle each night, the light grows stronger as we progress through the 8 days. In total, each Chanukkah, a special menorah for Chanukkah, will consume 36 candles, and this number will become important in a moment. As to be expected, there's more than meets the eye in the rabbinic tradition around this observance. Let's begin unpacking this in the opening lines of Genesis. Genesis 1:4 says, "God saw the light, and it was good, and God separated the light from the darkness." The Hebrew word for light is Ohr, and it's a vital counteraction to darkness. The word there is choshech. Choshech is not simply the absence of light, as in when we turn the light off in a room. It's more of a kind of disorderly chaos. We see the idea captured in Exodus 10:21 through the plague of darkness. It's the same word. In Genesis, choshech seems to have existed before the creation of light, and it's the light that makes life and order possible. In this case, light and dark can also represent revelation and obscurity, life and death, respectively. We get a glimpse of these concepts juxtaposed many times in the Bible, as is in the case of Isaiah in Isaiah 9:1. The people walked in darkness and have seen a great light, that they dwelt in the land of the shadow of death, as the verse says. Here again we see these ideas, but not in the sense of light and darkness. It's obvious to us that it is a spiritual or a metaphor of revelation. In the creation narrative, the sun and the moon were created on day 4. Thus we know some form of light existed prior. Discussing this original light, the rabbis have a name for it, the hidden light, the Ohr HaGanuz. The Bnei Yisachar says, the original light of creation was hidden in the 36 candles of Chanukkah. The Midrash teaches that this primordial light that shone for 36 hours, there's that number, before God decided that it should be hidden away, stored away for the future. Though it was for our own good, the plan is that the light will be revealed once and for all somewhere through the Messianic era. This hints at a deeper idea about this light and its metaphor for a state of higher consciousness. A hint for this is actually found in the word ayecha, which has a numerical value of 36. We see this word in Genesis 3:9, when God enters the garden and asks Adam and Eve, "Where are you?" This was not a question of physical location, but of spiritual status, according to tradition. The number 36 is a hint that connects this original light, the Ohr HaGanuz, with the celebration of Chanukkah and the 36 candles that are lit throughout the week. Tradition says that the lights of the Chanukkah, when lit, are actually a glimpse of this light. We're bringing this revelation into the world. Another numerical equivalent that we should take note of is that the word light has the same numerical value as the word secret, Raz. Aware of this, the rabbinic tradition connects this light to the deeper insights of the Torah, and the enlightened state of consciousness from which one can apprehend divine wisdom. Though this light is around us all the time, we must seek to attain it. Interestingly, Matthew 4:16 quotes the above passage from Isaiah in accordance with this deeper tradition. John's Gospel mentions this idea many times, opening with the themes of creation, in other words, the Word, or Adam Kadmon, and references this light numerous times. In John 9:5, Jesus declares that he is the light of the world, meaning that he has attained a degree of this light to bring down into the world for others to make use of. John 12, seemingly aware of this tradition, indicates that this light will recede with Jesus' passing. And you can find that in John 12:35. And it's interesting because in this passage, towards the end, when Jesus had said these things, he went away and hid himself from them. Written almost like a midrash, the author writes that Jesus hid himself, a potential reference to the Ohr HaGanuz. What's most interesting is that this discourse also occurs in the chapters that span Jesus' visit to Jerusalem at the time of Chanukkah. In the rabbinic literature, we see similar ideas depicting that truly righteous people are able to draw down this divine light for those around them for a time. For the rest of us, we must continue to strive to reveal what we can and take advantages of the opportunities when they arise. Thus, Chanukkah is both a reminder and an opportunity. So Chanukkah is not merely a celebration of an event that occurred in the past, but an affirmation of the belief that peace will one day emerge from this present darkness. The light of Chanukkah is a reminder for us to seek the wisdom and enlightenment that's available to all of us. We can do this through our thoughts, our words, and our deeds. We can move the world closer to this reality, even in the darkest of times. That's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed this topic. Remember, you can find more information at thehiddenorchard.com. If you liked what you heard, please leave a review and share this podcast with your friends. We don't really engage in marketing, so it's word of mouth and references like that really help spread the word. Also, I want to say thank you to those who subscribe to the site and those who support the Hidden Orchard Project financially. Without you, it wouldn't be possible, so thank you. Thanks to everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.